Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life, and it's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I was talking about how we need to let go of any residue that we left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, sexually. I suggest you clean that up so we can have a great day today. Yesterday's gone. All we have is today, and none of us are promised tomorrow. So let's just enjoy what we have in front of us and make it the best day ever. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you do nothing but have excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcast, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, sexually, emotionally, and you may want to add to the list. All right, today I want to talk about the power of listening in silence and being able to hear other people around you and start to practice this. We learn so much when, from one line, listen to how people talk. I've been doing real estate for 25 years. I started my business in '88. And a lot of my work is listening to complaints. I do one-on-one counseling. I'm a life coach. I've been doing that for years. And in-home training for 25 years. One of the things that my clients look forward to was for them to do confession, to get out whatever it was that was bothering them. So I became a great listener. And but there's certain people that I'm around that are stimulating. I have a friend. I'm born August 6th. She's born August 5th. And it's funny, when the two of us start talking, we just have 1,000,001 stories to share, and we're the same age. And we're planning a trip, and she said, we're going to have to get a buzzer and just give each other turns to share and listen, because we just have so much to say. And I have that relationship with my sister also, but we've really learned to grow, and one shares, the other listens, the other one shares, and the other one listens. We've really mastered doing that, and when either one of us are out of control or inappropriate, we ring the buzzer and say, need to stop, need to take it down 10 notches. So listening is powerful. A lot of times, we don't hear what our partners and our friends are saying. Listen to those little one-liners. And again, remember, I told you many people in relationships have the same fight over and over again. I was doing a counseling session yesterday, and this one of my clients, they were acting out because they're not being heard, they're not being respected, and they're not being true to themselves. So her pattern is to act out and sabotage a relationship and end up alone. Again, because we're not listening. We're not listening to ourselves, what we need to do to ourselves. It's funny, when we're upset or angry or acting out, remember, the only person we can talk to is ourselves and say, what is it that we're not asking for? What is it that we're not being true to ourselves? Why are we afraid to ask that? Are we afraid to be alone if we make a stand in our relationship? And those are the risks we take. And I just did it recently with my husband. And I was willing to take that risk because it was something very profound and powerful for me. And I know there's certain things I can and cannot live with. And it's worth the risk. It's worth being true to ourselves. Remember, we all play a role here, and when everything we do, we're teaching the people we love around us. My grandchildren, you'd be amazed what they hear. I talk to them when I see things that are wrong, and I just had an incident where he needed to apologize. My one grandson was completely out of control. what he said was true, but he was out of control in how he said it. And we sat down, and I told him he needs to apologize, and texted me when he was done. And I said, how did that feel? He said, it felt good, Grandma. And I said, I know this is where you're coming from. I hear you. This is where this person's wrong. This is where you're right. People need to know where they're right and wrong. People need to know that, yeah, I'm bothered by your behavior. But there's certain ways in how we experience and how we communicate it. Communication is key. How we listen, how we communicate. In silence. Silence is another thing. When you're trying to figure out what to say, or when you're speaking, that's okay to just be quiet and pause and be silent. I did a course where they taught us not to, when there was something that we needed to think of, the power of silence and not filling the words in with stupid stuff. And there's a lot of power in that. So today, I want you to really pay attention when people are speaking to you, and what are they really saying? When you're having a fight with somebody you love, what are they really saying? What are they really upset about? Something you did a while ago? Ask the questions. See what's really going on. When you're being punished with somebody you love, what's really going on? Ask why you're being punished. And get the truth. Not the coddling, the enabling, the people-pleasing line, but the truth. The more we have the truth, the quicker we heal and the better we are. All of us are. And again, the power of silence, the power of listening and communication. Everything we do will reflect and help everybody around us that we love. It's a win-win for all of us, and it's a great challenge. And I find we have more energy when we're not talking over people, when we're not trying to say what we need to say. And we learn from everybody. Watch what you learn today by truly listening to what people are saying. Okay, balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. The goal for all of us is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long, or else your head is going to get backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown in life, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie inside of you. Hey, you smooth talkers, manipulators, narcissisms, your words mean nothing. Your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in that comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it is still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you realize that it cannot actually hurt you to go beyond your psychological limits if you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking. You will go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening to you now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. You are worth it. All right, I'm going to read a little part of my book. Okay, page 59. An A to Z life-changing collection for personal growth and development. This life-changing collection consists of timeless, wise sayings. I pulled them together from many sources on my journey. I want to share them with everyone and everywhere the world over. My desire is for others to have the same experience and enjoyment that I had and still have, by Marianne Grant. So all these sayings I have done are all done by me. And the first saying starts with, honor, love, cherish, and adore thyself before you can give it to someone else. Page 60. I will truly, I sound redundant saying it over and over again. And when I'm working with people, it's always what we're not doing for ourselves. And down to how we get up, how we sleep, how we go to bed, how we speak, how we take care of our body, how we move our body. And those of you who are in pain and going through menopause, men go through menopause, women go through menopause, all the changes, all the aches, everything that we have to fight. We have to keep moving. And actually, action and movement is really the cure for all of our aches and pains. When you sit too long, you destroy your body. When you do less, you're destroying your body. Again, this is all an action program. And just small little things, different things that we could do to help that pain subside. And I know for me, my husband and I, we start out crinkly and in pain, but as the day goes on, as the hours go on, we just get better and better and better. And every time we honor, cherish, and love and adore thyself, we give it in return. And we love and cherish and adore them, the people around us. And we cannot give somebody else something that we don't give ourselves. And we spend our lifetime looking for a partner, looking for everybody around us to make that all happen. And I know this is information that sometimes may piss some people off because there's not a person out there that's going to do that for you but you. So start today with how you treat yourself, the things you put in your body. When you go and you're hungry, and even if you go to a fast food place, get healthy stuff. They have healthy stuff. They have fruits. They have things that you can pull from that are better for you. Make a conscious effort to respect your body all day long, to respect your soul, to respect what you say. And when you find yourself being nasty, clean it up right away so you don't have to carry that with you all the day. And if you're being moody or miserable, remember, ask yourself, what is it that you need to do? Do you need to pull over? Do you need to take a nap? Do you need to rest? Do you need to shut your work down? Ask yourself. Talk to yourself as if you were talking to your best friend. Become your best friend. That's called you. And you will watch how you start treating yourself. Do not talk to yourself in a nasty way. Do not abuse yourself. Do not say rotten things to yourself. Be your own best friend and watch how the results come out. Because you wouldn't speak to your best friend that way, would you? No, absolutely not. You are worth loving yourself unconditionally. Okay, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. Remember, do one of these things for 30 days, and in 1 year, you will change 12 things about yourself. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you today? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. Yes, no longer a victim. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss my loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. To be a priority to ourselves, the rest will follow. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. It's always about fear, nothing to fear. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. You cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. And my 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. And the rest will follow, and I will have a great day today. Okay, we can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart, the greatest gift you can give yourself. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I could go over my workshops or my books, sign them for you, and mail them to you. And my service is lifeinharmonyonline.com. I can go over my services with you. Leave your number. I will call you. And remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that round button that says L and it's colorful. Hit subscribe and they will automatically come to you every morning. And remember, I did a playlist and it's all in order because on the on YouTube it's all scattered. And hit the playlist. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3, because there's order in receiving all this information. It's a lot to digest. And remember, I want you to have a breathtaking day today. And thank you for listening.